I'm Drew, your man on the street, and I'm here with Benny. How long you been married, Benny?
37 years this year.
37 years. To the same lady?
Same lady.
That's impressive.
7 kids.
7 kids.
19 grandchildren.
We're talking today about vows. Do you remember 37 years ago what your vows said, or anything your vows said?
Well, pretty much just love, honor, and obey, and share, and be best friends. And we're best friends.
Well, I'm here with Richard and Sabrina Waldrop. How long have you guys been married?
6 years.
And the man answers. Okay, well, we're talking about wedding vows. 6 years ago, do you remember anything of what your wedding vows said?
No. We went to the courthouse.
Joe, you've been married 5 years, you say, right?
Yes.
We're actually talking about marriage vows. Do you remember 5 years ago anything that your marriage vows said?
We promise to love and honor and cherish and to be faithful to one another.
Well, how hard is that to keep?
It's not if you have the right person and you've made careful choices.
Okay, so what is your wife's name, Joe?
Carolyn.
Carolyn. That's a beautiful name. So does Carolyn ever remind you of your vows?
No, she doesn't have to.
Well, that's good. Do you remind Carolyn of her vows?
No, I don't have to.
Joe, you got to give me something here. You go to bed mad ever, Joe?
Never.
So your vows said to love, honor, cherish,
Yes.
obey,
And be faithful.
and
too.
be faithful. Well, that's easy, but how about honor? Do you honor your wife
I
in
do honor my
everything that
wife.
you do?
Yes, I do. I do.
So when her hair's a little messy, you still say, you look beautiful, honey.
I still say I love you.
Good for you. I'm here with Bishop Burdan. He is, well, he's a pastor, so this might not count. Well, we're talking about vows today. So 22 years ago, do you remember when you looked into your wife's eyes and recited those vows? Do you remember any of those vows?
Yes, I do.
Did you write them yourself, or did the pastor say them and you repeated them?
Well, actually, the pastor, he spoke the vows, but my wife actually sung a song concerning her vows, and the vows actually stayed in my heart because, according to scriptures, it said, when a person gets married, it's unto death do you part, regardless of what you go through, whether it's difficulties, hardship, whether you have money, whatever you may have, the vow is unto death do you part. Now, doing life and doing marriage, it get difficult. I'm not going to exaggerate it. It get difficult. I guess for the first 5 years, things going to happen in your life where both of you all want to just say, holy, I wish I had never met her or him.
So 15 years ago, do you remember anything that your marriage vows said to your wife?
Yeah, I was supposed to be true to her and love and honest and cherish until death do us part and all that.
What do you think your key to the success of your marriage would be?
Compromise and staying strong in the Word.
Well, that's just part of humbling yourself, I guess, in a marriage.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's almost like a servant relationship. You know, if you want her to follow you, you have to follow her.
I'm Drew. I'm the man on the street. I'm with Joanne and Bill Taylor from Dacusville, South Carolina.
Right.
And these guys have been married for
57 years.
57 years. And I like what you said earlier, Joanne.
No, I don't know how it happened.
You don't know how it happened.
You got to change, like say for instance, if you marry a lady or if a lady marry you, first of all, she might brush her teeth in a different way. She might use the toothpaste in a different way.
How long have you guys been married?
37 years.
37 years. Ray, I thought you said 35 years.
She might take the toothpaste and squeeze it from the middle, and you might squeeze it from the end.
You got in trouble by Ray?
Everybody around us.
Ray didn't care, did he?
They said I wasn't listening.
You weren't listening. So, was that the beginning of a lot of disobeying from you?
No, I'm actually perfect.
She might get upset by you squeezing it from the end, but first of all, you got to learn, if you had to buy two pastes, well, actually 2 tubes of toothpastes, let her have one, you have the other one.
In 20, almost 23 years, how many times have you slept on the couch?
Never.
Awesome.
Several.
Several.
No, that's because he snores.
Because he snores.
See, a woman's always right.
I'm going to have to agree with you.
Your money is her money.
Now we're getting somewhere. So your money is her money and her money is her money.
That's right.
Man, we agree on something. It all starts here. So you married? Low five. Do you guys remember almost 41 years ago what your marriage vow said?
For better or for worse.
For better, for worse? Well, how hard has it been for 41 years to honor those vows, do you think?
Not hard at all.
Not hard.
So you guys, you say it's about 50-50, and that's the key. We've heard that a lot.
That's the key. Communication.
Communication. So you listen to her.
Exactly.
Attaboy.
If you respect your wife as who she wants to be, I guarantee you, she will give the respect back.
Good advice. I like that.